So, welcome back to episode 58 of Aftermath. Jerry, you want to do a recap this week?
Last time we did the thing for Sauriv.
There we go, that's pretty much that. Yeah, last week you all murdered Sauriv's dad.
Yay!
So,
And by y'all, you mean Sauriv did it, because we didn't do shit.
well, yeah. You tried, but, no. So, what is your plan? As,
I was gonna send Violet the message, wasn't I?
you were, go ahead and, send me that.
Yeah, well, I'm putting it together right now because I kind of forgot.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You forgot about Violet again? Gav.
No, I forgot to put together the message.
So basically,
I'm reading
yes.
that as you
So
forgot
he
about
forgot
Violet
about
again.
Violet, basically.
Luckily though, Mathias, not forgotten. Just Gav. So, yeah. After you guys, defeated the Longclaw and congratulated Sauriv, Sauriv pretty quickly sort of, washed up in almost a tide of lizard folk, as he is, taken off to go do, sort of official...
Talk things.
Yeah, essentially official crowning and being granted the rights of the Longclaw, and there's a banquet thrown in his honour in the evening, which you are all, of course, invited to. And Sauriv,
I mean, sure.
yeah, and at the end of which, Sauriv says to you guys, you know, either I'll find you, or contact me when you need me. But otherwise, I'm going to have to stay here and sort of try and sort my city out a little bit. But you know, give me a call before the before anything happens in about a month. Which is a very wonderful explanation of why Sauriv isn't here. Yes. Perfectly timed.
That's, yeah, beautiful.
So, sorry. So, yeah, essentially the day draws to a close pretty quickly, being already sundown, I believe. So,
I've got the message set up.
wonderful. Go ahead and send me that over.
Hey.
Okay.
I should probably say it out loud because no one knows what it is now.
Yeah, no need to say that. Alright, okay. Thank you. I will reply to that in a moment. If I
Hang
reply
on,
to
she's
that.
gonna respond. What the hell?
As I said, if I reply to that.
Okay.
So, one more point, if you get a reply.
Get away from me, you creep. Technically a response.
Have you been drinking?
That doesn't
Don't
work on
drink
Matthias
consenting,
anymore.
I'm not real, Mathias. I'm a figment of your imagination. I
Then
always
she
was.
can't respond.
You just hear like party sounds through the sending message.
Oh my god.
25 words-ish of just screaming. So, yeah, is there anything anyone else wants to do the rest of the evening or that night in particular?
Masturbate
really.
spiritually. No, of course not.
Good to
Go
know.
to sleep.
Yeah. Use the match and go asleep.
Okay, well,
Do big snooze.
I'll
can
sleep in
always...
the mansion, but I'll hang out with Sauriv and train a little bit, like just sort of hang out around him.
Sauriv's not really up for training. He's a bit tired after that fight.
Almost dying.
Yeah.
That's
Twice,
fine.
probably.
I'll hang around him anyway.
That's cool, yeah. I'm sure Sauriv would be very happy for the company. Appreciative of the company is the phrase. But yeah, the evening rolls around. Rolls past. Morning rolls around. And Mathias, let me type up a fucking reply to that. Because you do get a reply.
I do. Oh shit.
How many times can I put the word hate into 25 sentences?
25 sentences.
Or 25 words even.
Yeah, 25 times.
25 times.
Yes, but in a coherent sentence.
I hate you. I hate
23
you. I hate
times?
you. I hate you.
Yeah.
I hate.
That's not a coherent sentence, is it? Right.
Do you know what it means?
Yes, but it's not, proper sentence.
Okay, well then.
I've decided just now Violet's a bit of a grammar Nazi.
Whoa.
7 times?
Meh. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, so...
Maybe 8? 8 times.
You still counting?
Yep.
Why does your circle stay green?
Because it's always fucking
Thinking very
green.
hard.
It's like, it's background noise of Glasgow turns my microphone on.
Hooray.
Sorry about this. On your fucking haikus. Yeah. There we go. That's all you get in reply.
Oh boy.
Not even half the words. Actually, just over half the words. But,
I hate
Yikes.
you. God. What is it? I'm curious.
you don't know. So,
Does Mathias tell us about his drunk texting of his ex in the...
No.
Yeah, as morning rolls around and you guys wake in the mansion, what is your plan? What do you guys intend to do now?
I believe the plan was go to... Ovlock, yes?
Yeah.
If you check the false names document, I've already prepared disguises for you all.
Oh boy.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
Why would I need one?
Because you might be associated with me, and we can't. And also, I wanted to make more disguises.
Largy
So you're-
shorts.
Matthias, you are largely
Halfling who
short.
looks asleep
A halfling
most
who
of the
looks like
oh,
you're
God.
basically asleep. I am a Knoll Regal Blower. I'm a happy-looking gnome, and I have a big Johnny Bravo style quiff. I haven't done one for Sauriv because he's not here. I have Akane. It's called Alice Sunderland. It's a red tiefling with a big Harry Potter style glasses. Coghammer. It's called Sultan Seam. It's a dwarven man with a trimmed beard and clothes that seem to be falling apart. And
You
Marlie's
misspelled
called
tiefling.
Clatter Marbles. It's a halfling with a very wide, large brimmed hat.
Nice.
Pandal.
Yeah.
Why do you get to decide all the disguises for all of us?
Because I'm the one
Why do I
casting
have
the
to be a
spell.
tiefling?
Damn it.
I just, there's a lot of tieflings there, and I figure the fuzz is gonna mean you're really warm. So tiefling, you'd fit in. You'll have a party. I think it'd suit you. Be
I
like
mean,
a
that's a
tiefling
fair
nerd.
enough reason.
I'm not a nerd.
Yeah, but you could be. And I felt like it was a cop out to make Mathias a nerd this time, so I just gave him a pun name, and I thought it was fun. It's like a famous playwright, Biggie Smalls. Do you know him? Any of you? Ovlock? No?
No.
I've heard
That's that face when Anthro Wolf Girl is in your search results because of a game of Yargon.
Not my fault.
Oh no, wait, it's not
Game.
your game. It was Hex's game.
Mm-hmm.
No,
To
Lewis's game.
round of Yargon.
Stop blaming me for things.
That came out
It
of
was.
left field.
It is your race.
You're blaming me. So,
Wait,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
now?
Aftermath SNL.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
you have disguises.
Cast seeming on everyone to make them their disguise.
Okay. You cast seeming on people.
Yeah. If you're not willing, then you have to make a saving throw.
I'm not gonna stop you, honestly.
It's really
Okay.
proud of Sultan's seam, by the way. I thought it was a very good pun.
That's great. That's great.
You know,
I'm gonna
Pandal,
realize I got a trim beard and get kind of annoyed.
Yeah.
Pandal, I will
Yes.
ask, based on the fact that you have a null regal blur as your listed fake name that you use in Ovlock, have you used it there before?
No, I wouldn't have. I determined those after I left.
Right. Okay. Good to know. No interest.
yeah.
A null regal blur on site then.
There's no. He's a fresh face.
Sure. Okay.
But yeah.
So yeah, you awake in a bit of a shitty tavern. Oh, not in a tavern even, in the mansion.
The
And
glorious mansion, magnificent one might
bit of a
even say.
shitty,
so
bit of a hut, and you step out the very large door into the sort of the main room of the Longclaw's home, and yeah, cast seeming on yourselves.
before we go,
Yeah.
what's the plan over there?
Figure out a way to find the guy who's in charge. Figure out a way to murder him with a tomato. Do that thing. Go
I
pay.
think
Hold
we
up.
should try getting him alone.
I mean, I was just thinking like just break into his house. What
In
do you
Hold
charge. In charge of what?
Oh, like the city.
I thought we
what?
were gonna kill some rando. You just particularly
He is
hate it.
some rando.
Well, he is some rando to me, but to the people, he's like an arsehole who leads them. So
Hang on, is trial by combat a thing there?
no,
Or
Why would
trial
Troll
by
want-
bardism?
he'd like fall over.
We're
immediately.
not gonna like trial him. We're going to sneak up on him and then like stab him in the back with a tomato.
Yeah, see, Marley's got a good idea. It's called murder, Mathias. Cold-blooded, heartless murder, like he did.
That's a blunt weapon.
Well, then
Yeah.
we'll stab him with a sword first, and then we'll make sure that we punch him in the face with the tomato as he's about to die.
Yeah, we'll make like a big enough opening so the tomato can be stabbed.
This
Or
sounds
we
like a
could-
really bad idea.
We could like smother
What?
him with the tomato. Is that a thing?
I mean, yeah, he has to
in his
die
mouth
like
And then
by
hold his
tomato.
nose closed.
So-
Is he allergic to tomatoes? That would make it way easier.
No,
You
the
can't
tomato
eat
was just
that
what I
thing.
had on hand when I made a deal with an eldritch horror.
Yeah.
He might be allergic to tomatoes. Actually, I've never seen him eat any.
So why do we want to kill the leader of the city?
Oh, because he killed my wife and I don't like him very much, and I want to condemn his soul to whatever this fucking horrible entity has in store for him. And also, I paid this entity. I was like, I'll get your soul in this tomato
Isn't that
if
entity
you give me
already
a
long
heart of
dead?
a dark dragon.
I don't know, is it?
Wasn't it the same entity that trapped you?
Well, we have no way of knowing. I don't trust it, and I'm not about to be like, hey, look, here's the soul of the person who's most important to me, and have it be fucking snatched by an angry, weird monster. Thank you.
We killed it though.
Also, he killed
Shut up, Yargon.
he killed his wife, so we should kill him.
Yeah, so like I don't like him, so if I can just trap his soul in a tomato forever, if there is like something that happens after death, then he doesn't get it, because fuck him.
I can have you know that having your soul trapped in something is a very horrible experience.
Perfect.
Well,
See, we've
good.
got experience.
Okay.
You
Oh,
are aware.
so-
You are condemning it to the same creature that took Mathias' soul.
Yes.
Okay.
And we killed it.
So yeah.
Yeah, we don't.
That's
know if
also
it was a
true,
fucking
yes.
Resale. I don't trust that.
Well,
wasn't a
we
resale
got
of
its
Mathias'
heart.
soul.
No wait, we already had its heart.
Wait,
Didn't
you
necessarily
killed him
have its
already?
We got everything else. Yeah, we did.
Well, we killed our thing that had Mathias' soul at the time. There's probably
Yeah,
like a
The
market for
thing
these
you
things. We
made
don't
a
trust
deal with.
the same one that I talked to.
Yeah, because it was the same book.
You mean the same book? I didn't talk to it.
You
Like-
talked to it through Mathias' book.
Yeah, once, and then the book was gone. Like we don't know.
Was it the same voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the same voice, but we don't like. They might all sound the same, Mathias.
Wouldn't it
And
then?
plus,
I think we
they've
should
got
kill
a
him.
bit more
I'm
of a
excited.
personality.
Personally,
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, look, listen.
Yeah, but okay, hang on.
The
No,
fact that I owe something a soul, and I'm about to be like, hey, look, a free soul.
That.
right.
So.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate that you want to go after the guy you despise the most.
Yeah.
But I don't think we have to trap his soul.
No. Just that. All of that aside, if we're going into Ovlok to kill the ruler of Ovlok, then should we not be prepared?
Yeah, we are prepared. What do you think? Like the whole time I've spent with you has been for?
Are we?
Right. What's the plan then when we go in there?
We go in there, we have a scout, we see what our options are. I haven't been there in like 6 years. All right, they might have renovated the whole
sounds like-
place.
That sounds like a tenth of a plan. Not even.
Okay, but no, that's a
Well,
beginning.
we said
That's
out what our options are. If he walks around by himself in alleyways like an idiot, we just kill him in an alleyway. And if he doesn't, like a reasonable, noble person, we'll just find out where he lives, sneak into his house, in his bedroom, hide under his bed, wait for him to go to sleep, and then kill him.
Fine.
Right. I doubt you can pull that off.
Why not?
But sure, let's go have a. Well, if he's half as smart as to just not run around alleyways by himself, then I don't think he's going to be inside his own house by himself.
Well,
you
he's
haven't-
just a guy.
You haven't
He's
been
not
to
magic.
Ovlok much, have
No,
you?
I
You
haven't.
don't really do much magic there. Like the fact that we can just teleport in, be like, "Hello, fucker," kill him and leave. It's like a thing they're not usually prepared for. Like,
Should I be prepared for that?
well, for me to come and teleport into your house and kill you, no, because I'm killing
No,
someone
for-
else. But if you keep complaining, then maybe.
No, for us to teleport.
Well, I mean, it depends what the plan is when we get there. As I said, have to scout
Okay,
the place out.
fine. Sure.
If we have to pull the whole, I'm an impoverished merchant here to make a fantastic deal, then we can do that. That's not going to be difficult. He's an idiot. That's why I mocked him for it, and it's a long story.
He's an idiot in charge. I don't think he's that much of an idiot.
Maybe he's just rich. Yeah.
Yeah, Mathias, I'm sort of the de facto leader of this group, so clearly an idiot in charge is not that far-fetched.
Okay, but it's us and Ovlok is a whole city, so
Hold on.
Yeah,
You
never
think
look
you're
up
in
small,
charge of?
small
Far
difference
away
here.
City of Ovlok.
Hold on a second. You think you're in charge of Coghammer?
Coghammer is his own master. That's clear.
But Coghammer's barely part of the group.
I was just here for the
Coghammer's more
ride.
part of the group than you are.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay.
That's a damn, dude.
I mean, he's literally been here longer
Yeah.
That is true.
So,
and is
I
more
mean-
is more involved with the goddesses and stuff. You know, been there right from the start of that.
Anyway, fine. Let's go to Ovlok then and see what's
Yes.
going on.
that's how you're part of a group. It's by being there longer.
I don't know if I'm sold on going into a city and murdering a bunch of people.
We're not murdering a bunch of people, Coghammer. Were you paying attention? We're murdering one guy. Just one guy.
But there's gonna
Hopefully.
be others.
Yeah, that's why we avoid them.
Oh, but like loud noises and stuff. And explosions and
Why are you?
clangs.
Why aren't there gonna be explosions
Yeah,
and clangs?
why?
No reason.
Okay,
Right,
so if you
okay.
get overexcited
Um,
and explode, that's not my problem. Well, I mean, it sort of is because I have to get you out
Yeah.
of there. You know,
I mean,
Look,
you
we're
could,
gonna
like-
do this quickly, quietly, and with minimal casualties.
You could like point out this house from the other side of the city, and I'll just point this thing at it. You know, just
I
roll the-
honestly think the best idea that we have is to go in there, in his bedroom, cast the mansion, wait for him, kidnap him and drag him into the mansion so no one can hear him scream, and then kill him in there.
it was actually sort of my plan was
Actually, not a bad idea.
because it's sort of like a get out of jail, literally free card. Like we just step in there and we're fine. And
So
you know,
we wait for him, then we just drag him into the mansion and close the door so that no one else can come in, and then we just kill him in there.
Yeah, and
Right,
if somehow
we
they
can-
do manage to get in, then we can just, box out to somewhere else on the plane and then dispel the mansion.
We can go have a look.
You're such an
if you-
unfun dad, Mathias. God.
Did I not just approve of going there?
Yeah, you did, but you're so blasé about murder. And like, I just want you to be excited as I am about this. I've waited so long.
I mean,
I'm really
I don't know the guy.
He's an asshole, and that's me saying that.
Okay,
right?
great.
Enough for you.
I'm sure you say the same thing about me.
Yeah, but I'm like, he's an asshole with a heart. Well, his heart is probably like metal rather than gold. But like, you know, it's like your heart. There's a little good in you. He's a awful person, and a bad ruler, and like would crack under a stiff wind. So I think we'll be fine.
I don't want to be wanted in another city.
It's Offlock. Like the only reason I was ever there was because I lived there, and the theater's pretty good. Like, I guess the pillars are pretty cool, but like,
I mean, still,
Well, the
being
pillars
wanted
are
is not
really
a great thing.
yeah, but then you save the entire world, and things just sort of blow over.
Yeah, I doubt that. You know
Okay,
how...
listen, I'm
you know
already
how-
wanted
You're not
there.
gonna be wanted.
Hasn't bothered me.
Wait, hang on,
Mathias,
what
you're
now?
not gonna be wanted there though, because you're largy shorts.
That's also true.
No. Pendle back a bit. What, you're wanted there?
Yeah, obviously.
Why?
Well, because you know how like, I wrote a play, sort of like making a joke about how Caliban was kind of not a great ruler, and then me and my wife, were wanted alive, dead or alive, but ignoring the alive part, and then she fucking died.
Wait, hang on. So they'd kill you over it?
Yeah,
He
they
killed
killed my
his
wife over it,
for a
Mathias.
play.
That's why I'm so upset about it.
Right.
He was like, they made fun of me slightly, kill them. And people were like, oh, that's bad. And then she got crossbowed and I didn't. And
Right.
I feel bad about it.
Slight question.
Yes.
Should we not be putting our lives on the line until this whole world thing has blown over? Because who else is
We
going to
can
solve it
take
here?
him.
Right.
Related question: how rich is he?
Very.
Yeah, very rich.
He's the
got
ruler
a
of a
lot
very
money.
prosperous trade city.
We kind of have basically nothing.
I mean, we've got some cash, but still, I recall a very awkward moment when you were all quite happy to just have me sacrificed for the sake of you guys keeping yourselves alive because we've got the world to save. And now we're gonna run into Ovlock, try and kill a guy who's just so happens to be the ruler. You're already wanted there, more dead than alive. Why are we doing this if it has nothing to do whatsoever
Well,
with
because
saving
people
the
like, we
world?
have a month before we have to like go deal with shit, so I figured we might as well go deal with
Okay,
shit.
yeah,
Like,
and
if you don't want
Don't-
to come on this
Look,
ride, Mathias, that's
frankly-
fine, but I have to do this.
And I'm coming with him.
You don't have to. You can just leave him be and get your wife back. Try to get your wife back.
yeah.
Okay, right. So
Well, what if the Elder Torah isn't dead?
okay, yeah, okay. Ignoring that fact for a second, which I'm still think that it's probably not, and they've probably got like some sort of like percent stakeholder thing on Mathias' soul still, and therefore the soul I also owe. But listen, okay. So, you're me, right? You've spent 6 years alone and sad trying to resurrect your wife. You successfully resurrect your wife. She goes, honey, I'm home. Did you kill the guy who killed me because he's a fucking monster yet, like you promised you would as I died? And I go, well, actually, these nerds I knew were like, maybe you shouldn't, so I didn't.
Right. Hold on. Now, just continue that train of thought. If that's her
Yes.
first issue, then I would seriously reconsider my choice of wife, because you just bloody resurrected her.
Excuse
What
you?
the hell?
Did you just insult
second-
his relationship?
Yeah, did that just
Possibly,
happen?
hypothetically, maybe. Either way, even resurrecting her at this point is probably the most outrageous thing we can do out of all. Possibly more dangerous than going into Ovlock, because fucking heavens know how that's gonna work out, and if you're gonna walk away from that one alive. I just think we're doing really stupid things before the end of the world's coming up.
But if the world ends, we won't have any time.
Yeah, that's...
Right, but you know how we're kind of trying to prevent that, and how we kind of need to be alive to prevent that?
Would it make you feel better if instead we just go to the Shattered Isles, I punt some rabbit with a tomato, so that the soul thing is irrelevant. We drum up the money, maybe we just nip to Ovlok, grab her
no.
body, you know, go resurrect her, and then we go kill this guy?
I have the money.
No, it'd make me feel better if we do the stupid shit after we save the world, frankly.
But he's rich.
Yeah, he's got loads of money. You know how much money helps saving the world? I don't know either, but probably a lot.
Right, how much
don't
cash do
really-
we have?
Basically nothing.
I've still got 100 gold on me, which I'll admit isn't the greatest capital, but it's more than many peasants will make in their lives.
I've got 860 gold.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know we've
Got
been
300,
quite
that's
loaded
fine.
for a while now. Also, we have about 8 gods there on the Isle of Lazaro
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're
they're like
busy.
who are currently powering up, so I don't think money's gonna be much of an issue if it comes down to it.
They might need money to power up, Mathias.
Or we might need money to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
From what? The end of the world?
Yeah.
Besides buying some really fancy armor, I don't see how it's gonna help.
So when did you become more like high and mighty about everything?
Because we're running around doing all these things, putting our lives at risk even more. Sauriv could have bloody well died yesterday, and to be honest, that would have been a big problem. Now, apparently we're gonna do the same in Ovlok, but with the added catch that we might get wanted there.
You don't understand. Okay, look at yourself, Mathias. Look at you look like you're about to fall asleep.
Great, at least my brain isn't.
Yeah, because you don't look like you.
Yeah, woohoo, I know how illusion magic works. I also know that it has flaws and isn't perfect.
So how are they gonna find out your name and anything?
Yeah, like what?
Be fine.
See,
Paddle, if you want to go, I'll go with you. We don't need to bring anyone else.
well, I'm not gonna let you do it by yourself. Are you mad?
Okay, well, okay, listen. So, okay, so you don't like the idea of... Okay, break this down. You don't like the idea of us going to Ovlok?
No.
Just at all, in general? What if I just go to
Well-
pay respects to my wife before I then go resurrect her?
Honestly, well, no, because the resurrection part might be equally stupid.
Well, the resurrection part's happening.
Yeah,
He's
like,
getting his
that's-
happy ending.
I mean, yeah, I hope we all get our happy ending once the world's been saved.
Yeah, and if the world's not saved, then I will have broken 2 promises, Mathias. That's 2 more honest promises than I think you've ever made in your fucking life.
First of all, go fuck yourself. Second, do you want to bring your wife back to a world that's crumbling and about to fall apart?
You know what? Yes, I do.
I mean, then I can't exactly argue against that one, but I don't really see much of the point.
Yeah, because you're
Except you wanna have one
cynical
more good
and
night, I
sad,
suppose.
Mathias.
Well, yes, have you looked at me?
Yes, you look like you're sleeping.
I've
You've never
I have
looked out
died
upon a desert
twice.
and seen what could have been your last sunset and admired its beauty. Mathias, you were busy reading a fucking book. Alright? You've never looked at a half-orc and been happy. You could have died that instant and been perfectly happy with your entire existence. You've never felt that way, Mathias, and you're a robot, so you probably won't, and that's fine, because you're happy with your life.
I'm really
Currently,
not.
I have
I'm
shit I need
really
to do.
not. Right, we all have shit we need to do, and that's saving the world.
Like what?
honestly.
Well, okay, saving the world. That's a collective activity. We can do that. It's a group building thing. It's a team
Right.
building.
It's a month away.
Yeah, we've got time.
Oh, now we've got time.
Because we'll have to wait a month. There's literally no way we can speed that process up.
But what
I'm
if he
very
doesn't
aware
wait?
of that.
You know,
What?
Mr. Grey, Mr. Ugly.
Well, that month is gonna take a month anyway. There's not much we can change
we
about
can't-
that one.
Speed that up. Like
No,
if,
no,
if
but-
we could, I'd.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the guy not waiting. The god.
Yeah, well, we can't exactly beat him to the punch if he speeds up his process.
I mean, we can try and do something at least.
Well, I mean, is there anything we think we can actually do? I mean, you saw what he did to Sauriv. Sauriv's not even like Sauriv's in the other room, like being a leader, like ignoring the fact I'm actually like super proud of him. But like, what?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like he's doing great. I'm actually
Also,
really proud.
what are we actually gonna do to that god without Sauriv there?
Yeah, right. Like,
I mean,
That's
yeah,
why
I'm
he
there.
just
I'm pretty
told
good.
us to contact him whenever it's about to go down.
Yeah, so we have a month. We don't need to stop. We can't stop Grey Guy without Sauriv.
as you point out, Mathias, if the goddesses aren't powered up, I don't know what we can do. Like, even when they're powered up, I don't know what we can do.
Well, I know one person whose power rivals that of the gods.
You know, somebody, yeah, the last god who rivals power of gods, Mathias.
The receptionist.
Yeah. Sorry, your crime boss girlfriend. So
Yes.
just send her real quick after you forgot about your fucking dragon girlfriend. Just be like, "Hello, how you doing? Could you come help us stop the world ending?" I think she's gonna call bullshit.
Because
I've
that's
honestly
so
been
much
considering
better of
that.
an idea. That's not gonna risk our lives if we just walk into a city that's being run by a literal mob.
Okay, no, tell what, Mathias.
Well, at
Oh,
least
yeah,
that's doing it for the greater cause here.
That is my wife. That is the greatest cause I will ever have. Tell you what,
I meant for the world.
sending the receptionist right now. Do it. Ask a fucking
no.
question. If you get in contact with her and she's willing to help, I will drop this.
I'm gonna have to consider my words for a bit then.
Yeah,
But you know
consider your
what? Maybe I
words.
will.
Have an hour.
Fine. Matthias is gonna sit down with a piece of paper.
All right.
I'm gonna go back into the mansion and get some booze.
Okay.
Um,
Gav, go ahead and
Yes.
DM me that one once you've figured it out.
Yeah, I will.
I'm gonna slowly walk into the mansion and catch up with Pandal.
Okay.
yeah, me too.
You guys catch Pandal?
Look,
Just gonna
Pandal,
put my hand on his shoulder.
Hi.
I'm all for killing this guy and getting your revenge, mostly because I thought you needed a soul to not die of an eldritch terrible horror thing, like you told me might happen. But if he's dead, I still think it's probably good to get insurance. But maybe we can kill the guy later and just bring your wife back. Because I think they have a point about risking our lives.
I didn't know he was like in charge of a whole city.
Oh, I did. I'm still in favor, but like,
Yeah, I don't see what the being in charge changes.
More likely to have people stand after us.
Coghammer, there'll be soldiers from Ovlock. They'll get bored and get drunk literally 5 foot down the road when they're out of sight of their captains.
Well, I thought you were like talking about some dumb henchmen coming out of us, not like an army.
It's an army
It's
of
awful.
like 3 people who can walk like 5 feet. They're not a threat. I have escaped. Okay. I'm not saying that I'm the best at anything. In fact, I'm probably the worst at quite a few things. But me, with my little legs and a fucking carrot leg and a couple camels, fucking escaped this entire army once.
What?
I'm worth a lot of money in that city. They haven't found me. I haven't heard anything from them. 6 years, Coghammer. If every day I was fending off assassins, I'd be concerned. I'm not concerned.
I don't know.
Okay, maybe I should be. Maybe it's 6 years of reckless abandon and focused goals talking here. But again, if I go find a weasel, splat it with a tomato, go resurrect my wife. Okay, that's one of 2 promises broken. That's like,
We
50%
can still
of the
kill
way there.
him.
Yeah, we can still kill him unless the world ends first, and then I don't get to have the satisfaction of watching him scream in agony.
What's more important, But you have to make a compromise.
Yeah, that's why I'm willing to make a compromise. That's when Mathias gets his hour. And then when he doesn't get a response, like I don't think he will, we can have the discussion. If he gets a response and she can help,
I mean,
drop all this shit. Let's go find someone who can help us.
I mean, if she is as powerful, I doubt she'll care about some random person talking to her.
Well, yeah, exactly. But
I
If-
think
if
the
you-
only way we can get her to like cooperate on something is to like have a proper talk, I guess.
yeah, maybe. But if she's willing to meet us, because Mathias is sending her, I am 100% down to drop this and go with that plan. Because that is going to clearly further the cause of not having everything be fucked forever.
Can we go to where we need to be to bring your wife back right now?
Well, I'm giving Mathias his
Actually,
hour.
question: does the seeming change our voices as well?
No. It's
No,
illusion.
you have to do that yourself.
Okay.
What could we? Like, is there a gate there?
I haven't checked yet. I'll be honest. I was going to do one thing and then deal with it, and then do the other thing.
I'm mostly just worried about him moving on from, well, just standing still at the point, I guess.
Mathias. Sorry to
Mhm.
interrupt. Mathias, you are aware that they know who you are when you're sending them.
Oh, they know automatically.
Yes, they automatically know.
No, if they know who we are, they recognize you.
She knows who he is.
Well, he was the
Oh.
receptionist in
Oh,
Coghammer, so
yeah,
they've
yeah,
met
yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah,
were,
yeah.
I guess,
Then
like
I
first.
don't think I can use those 3 words for something else, honestly. So.
No, but you keep putting it elsewhere, so I'm just mentioning it, so you don't.
Okay. Let's just say it might be the polite thing to do.
That is
Yeah, but
probably
like,
true.
you can respond to this message. That was a good one.
I think
6
he knows
words.
that. What's that? Yeah, but there's 4 words somewhere else,
You
so it's
can
fine.
decide.
No fair. All right. So Mathias sends a message.
Yeah.
Let me do some thinking for a moment. But
After,
Just you guys
as
have
you
your
think,
debate.
could I also make a check to see if I can find the a gate in these boys, the Shatterstars, whatever? I don't think I have one listed.
no, you've never checked. Go ahead
I
and
don't think I've
make
actually
a
checked.
wisdom
Wisdom save, right? Or intelligence
save.
Uh,
You're fine.
14.
So, as you pull out the cube, you're like, "Oh, I wonder." Your vision dulls in on the cube, going black around the edges before eventually fading out. You feel an archway, cold and barren, broken in places, weathered by something. You feel a great split down the center, though different. There's a difference to either side of it. You feel on your right hand side, you feel an island around you, land. Relatively calm seas nearby, lapping at the bottom of the structure. And on the left there is howling winds and a cliff face reaching out beneath you. After a few moments, your vision returns.
Hey, at least there's like a gate there. That's a start.
Can you check on Vornador for me? How long has it been?
It's been 2 days.
Yeah, not that long. Yeah, can I just like Actually, can we just open the gate? I'm just gonna open the gate to Vornador. See if it's all wacky ash.
There is no gate in Vornador.
Oh no, not the gate to Vornador. It's like
There was the one
The
on
close-
the Isle of Crag that you were looking at before.
yeah, that one. That's the Isle of Crag.
Yeah, no, it's not. You don't see any difference.
Yeah.
Any change.
Like, well, that looks fine.
I think we need to like try and find out more about whatever the leaks are and whatever his stuff is.
How do we
If
do
there's
that?
anything we can, I don't know. Oh, ooh, maybe I can burn some stuff.
I mean, if you think it'll help, you might as well. As I said, you've still got
I
like.
can't really do it
55
right now though, so. But I feel if something goes wrong, we might. Well, we should be prepared.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think that's fair, but
there's not much I can do with vague goals and gray areas. I know how to do things that are clear cut. I can go to Offlook and solve your problem by killing that guy. I can go to Yoza and find out whatever the fuck is going on with what's her face's life. What's your name again? Akane. Akane's life. And
Wow.
I haven't talked to you in a while. I can go wherever you're from, Coghammer, and deal with your problems. I know how to do physical things.
No, I'm good.
I know how to solve people's problems, and I know how to fix things. I just don't know how to find out. Like
Guys,
I'm so out of my league here.
They're in the
yeah,
mansion without you, mate.
oh right.
Yeah.
I'll just go find them.
Yeah,
Okay.
he has access to the mansion.
Guys,
Which, to be fair, we were like 10 feet away from the conversation where I just cast the door and ran in.
The door is just blocked by all disturbance.
oh my God.
They're like, no,
Get out
Mathias,
the bloody way. It's guys,
spells out.
Bomb, you're crackling.
she got back to me. She wants to talk if we can get to Korea.
What did she say exactly?
She's been waiting for me to contact her. And she considers the world ending inconvenient.
Hello, am I better?
That's better.
But
Cheers.
Yes.
what wouldn't
Do you want to just repeat that,
you would have
Mathias?
thought you were
Yeah,
dead,
what did you
right?
say, Mathias?
She's been waiting for me to contact her, and apparently she considers the world ending
No.
inconvenient.
What you said, right?
What?
Or
What?
No, that's what she said.
I thought it was what you guys asked. What he said.
No, what she said. What did she say?
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, I just told her the world's ending and that we can use someone with her magical prowess.
You have a meeting point? Because let's go.
Can be arranged, but let's just go.
Yeah, let's arrange one now. Let's go.
I'll
Never
just,
mind. Korea, we're going.
I'll just send her right now. How close is that portal to the university?
Not the same carriage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on the same carriage. It's a
Just, like,
little
in the
ways off
panels.
because it's really quite deep down. You've got to like get there in like half an hour, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just tell her we can be outside uni in half an hour.
All right.
Gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just get okay in response.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But she's been waiting for your message. Aren't you dead? Doesn't everyone think
Yeah,
you're
what
dead?
if she thought you dead?
How
Well,
did she know
she.
you dead? What?
You've
Well,
never
to
told
be
him
fair,
you're dead.
I never told her I'm dead. I just handed her my will.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, most people don't get the option to say that they're dead because, you know, they fucking die.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah.
No, I mean, like,
None of the
No,
rest of you ever.
doesn't everyone in the city think you're dead?
No,
I might be
no one-
presumed dead, but there's never been any confirmation that I died.
No one has ever told anyone in Korea that Mathias died.
Yeah.
That's never been suggested.
His will was just given in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because just in case.
Yeah, it was a just in case will.
Yeah, which is good preparation. But
Yeah.
other
Dick
than
Tracy, just in case.
Just gonna pat Pandal on the shoulder and just whisper, I'm sorry.
That's fine. I was really hoping he'd get rejected like he did with the dragon, but it didn't happen. I'm gonna drop the seaming, by the way,
Okay.
because it seems unnecessary to be disguised.
I'm
as
gonna
not
also
asking
do the
him to
same.
beat us.
Gonna do the same thing to Yargon. Sorry, Yargon. We're not
Sorry.
going to unlock.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry.
To prepare anyway. He planned for this to happen.
Yeah, with like last week. Yeah, we're going to Overlook, Yargon, so you can prepare stuff.
Yeah.
Well, if you think I don't have basic outlines of all of
I mean,
this,
yeah, but still.
yeah. I'm aware that this.
We
should-
were going to Offlook. I was just gonna
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
But-
Well, don't. It's fine. So, you guys, you create the portal and step through into the bowels of Korea. It's immediately obvious to you that Korea is currently moving, and it's moving
Nice.
probably faster than it usually does. It is, well, for one thing, you can feel the reverberation of the train moving. Usually that's, you can't, even this low down. It's not crazy, but it's there. It's subtle, just shifting of everything.
As
I
we're
just
on the way
switched,
there,
Yeah.
I'll suggest to the rest of the party, how about you guys hang back and I'll walk up there first. If it's a trap or not, at least it'll only get me, hopefully.
Sure.
I'm gonna immediately, as soon as we arrive, cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
Disguise Self aside, I think the first time was just way younger me than like not looking like shit.
Yes, I think so.
So I'm gonna do the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do that. So you you step through and you all come out into the large room that the 40 foot by 40 foot by 40 foot cubic room that the what you call it is. The gate is in Korea, and you step out and start making your way down through the corridors. It's a route you've practiced a number of times now, and eventually make your way back up to the surface of Korea. Again, it takes you about half an hour, maybe a little less, as you make your way up to the sort of main level, and you reach the university.
Yeah, I'll look first to see if she's already there.
Okay, yeah. Yes, she is. You do see her waiting outside of the university for you.
I'll walk straight up to her.
Yeah, she sort of raises an eyebrow at you as you approach, but doesn't say anything.
I didn't think you recognize me.
Mathias, I presume.
Yeah, I've changed a little since last time.
A little and not a lot.
Do you still have my will?
I do.
It would be great to get that back at some point, but I do believe we have more urgent things to discuss. Did you bring friends?
You didn't tell me to.
No, that's fine. Did you?
No. I presume you did, though.
Did Mathias
Yeah.
split off? I think it's.
Hmm?
I assume Mathias split off first.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he
yeah, he
headed
went
Yeah,
off
I
ahead.
would have immediately sent an arcane eye with him.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then you
Yeah.
see and I think hear this as well, right? You'll see it.
So
So,
visual information.
Yeah, well, I haven't been busy by myself, and I'll just gesture at the eye and that you guys can come over.
but you don't see the eye.
Yeah, it's a.
Okay, we'll gesture somewhere, because I know the eye's there somewhere.
Fair.
We'll waddle over,
Yeah, the rest of you go over.
pressing these cerebrals.
Sort of walk up to this kitsune woman. Ah,
Coghammer's the tallest.
yep. The dwarf is now the tallest of this group. That's funny.
Wait, does he
Golly,
taller
you're
than
shorter than the
Akane?
dwarf.
Yeah, he
Jesus.
is. Because you're a midget. And yeah, she sort of waves to you guys as you approach. Ah, I recognise at least most of you. She gives you a sort of a bit of a questioning look, Coghammer, and then turns to Marlie. But I don't think you've introduced yourself yet.
Hi, I'm Marlie of the Surly Shovel. You're the mob boss.
That's a crude way of putting it, but yes. Lady Zuavante.
Nice to meet
So-
you, lady.
It's nice to meet you too. I'm told that you wanted to talk about the whole end of the world business up in Ezek.
Yes. Yeah, do you have a more convenient spot for that, other than outside a busted up university?
Well, I have some headquarters, but for now, and she sort of heads into the university. Might as
I'll
well
follow.
take the old office, and she heads over towards the headmaster's office.
Mm-hmm.
And she leads you guys just through the slightly eerie, now that they're empty, corridors of the university, up to where the headmaster's office was, and takes a seat, offering, a number. There's more chairs. Last time you were here, there's only 2 other chairs on one side of the desk and 1 on the other. But this time there are more than that. There's about 7 or 8 different chairs. And she sort of gestures to them as she takes a seat. So, what is it exactly that you had in mind?
Well, first and foremost, do you believe in gods?
I'm unfamiliar with the concept. Remind-
Basically, very magically powerful beings that once kind of watched over this whole world.
Sounds a little far-fetched, but
It does. We're trying to bring those back because apparently they're involved in the world-ending business. Basically,
see.
the short story of what we know is that something very powerful has risen around Ezeth and has decided to turn it into a black wasteland, which is
Yes.
presumably eating its way. Well, it's eaten its way across the whole continent of Ezeth and is now eating its way down south, presumably.
My reports state that whilst Azith has been mostly consumed, it has stopped at the waterfront.
That is great to hear. It's
Don't
great to
forget
hear
the
that
whole
you've got
flux thing.
reports. Now,
What
For what
flux
we-
thing was that, Akane?
Well, that some council of otherworldly beings is gonna destroy our planet because it's leaking too much flux in other planes.
well, no, this thing is destroying our planet, so that the flux leaking into other planes stops. Because turns out we
No,
are.
that was something else. Wait, out of character. That was something else, right?
Sort of. It's sort of
Well-
coincidental, and they didn't want you to stop
Yeah.
it because it was leaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's not his goal, but that's
The
his...
thing, the thing
Yeah.
that is killing the planet is also weirdly saving the planet.
Yeah.
It's saving.
Saving the other
yeah, sort of.
planes.
He's
Yeah,
saving
it's-
the other planes. He's fucking
Yeah.
the planet.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's saving the actual rock of the planet, nothing living on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, basically, that's gonna stop the flux apparently, which would be great if it weren't for the fact that everything's gonna die with it. There's some council that's decided that this is all fine because our plane here is leaking flux into the other planes. Turns out that's real bad for the other planes.
Yes, I've been in contact with a number of beings that have met you.
You have?
Yes. I've been keeping an eye on you. You're an interesting group to watch.
Really?
That's one way to put it.
That's one way to put it.
I mean, I like to think so anyway.
Yes, Larkin, for one, was
Oh,
A
provided some
Larkin.
useful insight.
What?
Do you know where he is?
He's currently in his home plane, I believe.
Okay,
Trimoria.
right. Either way, I won't press you this time on why you're so bloody powerful. Because that's gonna be irrelevant if the world's dead. I just want to know if you want to lend us a hand.
I have been sort of waiting for you to say something about it. Yes, that would be the intent. I don't know
Great.
what I can do to help, but
To be
Well, there's
honest, me
presumably gonna
neither.
be a fight, probably, maybe,
Maybe.
or something else.
Um,
Powerful
we've-
with magic, right?
We've gathered a bunch of the old gods who are currently in favor of saving this plane, so they've got
Make the
some way
flux
figured
stop.
out to do it. They're currently trying to gain more power from a bunch of crystals.
right. That makes sense.
Don't know if you'd be late to that party, but worth going to the Isle of Lesser over it. Besides that, indeed, we don't have too much of an idea of how to stop it. Well, they've got some ritual ready to stop it once they've powered up. That's probably going to consume a lot of magic.
Very well.
After that, yeah, we're going to need all the brain power and all the arcane power in the world. Or at least that we can gather to solve this whole crisis, because keeping this plane alive would be nice, stopping the flux leaking into other places. Failing that, getting as many people across to the other planes.
So I assume you were up in Vernus making allies with the Longclaw? For that reason?
No,
Not quite.
our friend killed him and took over.
I see.
Well,
And
they
you-
were
Encore is
powering
now
up
our
for.
friend, though, technically, so
They-
that's...
That is true.
Yeah, well, with the others powering up for, which is gonna take about a month. This merry band sort of decided to start going on tying up loose ends in their personal lives.
Right. And
Got to one of them, convinced them to come here.
Tie up your loose fucking cables in a minute, piece of shit.
Well, to be fair, is it helping the greater bloody cause here or is it not?
Can
I've
we
established-
stop this debate in front of the fucking friend? Okay. Jeez.
I'm here because
You
you want me
started
to
it.
be. Respect me.
I see. So, you are, I presume, gathering what strength you have? Or just
Essentially,
tying
yes.
up loose ends?
I'm here to gather what strength I have,
She turns to
or
you,
what
Pandal,
contacts I can call on.
and Margie, Pandal, and Marlie kind of looks at both of you.
I'm here
I guess-
because I don't trust Mathias to do this on his own. And I said I'd come if he could actually, like, meet with you, so I'm here.
I see.
I mean, I guess we could go to Vornager and ask the army to help, but I don't know how much they'd really be willing.
Well,
Who to help?
The leader and the army of Vornager.
Don't know what an army's gonna do though.
armies
I don't
have
know, if we're
mages.
getting-
If you want mages,
True.
that is always a
Yeah.
start.
First, we could always go talk to them.
So you want to know how really great way to lure a bunch of mages to one place, Mathias? Kill their leader and be wanted, just saying.
What?
She gives you a very questioning look, Pandal.
I mean, that's what you did.
That's not what I did.
Um,
So,
So should we? You want to stay here, or should we take you to Lasro? So
well,
actually, the gods might be busy singing at this point,
why Lazaro?
because that's where we gathered everyone essentially.
Ah, so who's there?
Who's the?
Wait,
Don't know if these names are gonna mean anything to you.
wait. Should we? Because how do we know we can trust her?
We don't, we're just here because Mathias wants us here.
You don't. That's the point of trust, darling.
Yeah, well, I've never met you before, and you're running an evil empire.
Is it evil?
Yes, you killed a guy.
You did kill Snow White, to
No,
be fair, she's
even-
kind of the point.
Snow White?
I mean, the train is going faster, which
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
bit
not
risky.
really normal. What's about that?
I'm sure.
Where is the
you've-
train going anyway?
Away from
She's the
Azith?
worst criminal, man. Fine.
Wasn't the train near Vernas?
We are.
Okay, you're just trying to get to the other end of the world. Fair enough.
The further the better.
That's true.
Might Bias.
So
Bias what time we have.
does the name Fimfiend ring a bell?
I'm afraid not.
Iana,
No.
Egan,
No?
Why don't you say them all at once, and then she can say no?
Iris, Hia, Yana.
I'm afraid I don't know any of those.
Yeah, that's the 6 gods we've gathered.
Right.
The 7th one is the problem god.
The
The one that caused Ezeth.
entity up in Azith, yes. Alright. She seems to sort of just think for a moment. Well, I do not know how much I can bring to any field of battle other than myself. I can't take too much away from my city. We do have a train to run.
I understand that.
She like looks at you, Coghammer, as you do that. Other than that, you can consider me, if you give me a call, willing to help out when we can.
Thank you kindly.
I will
Are
say,
you?
don't expect others, if you do go looking for help, to be quite so willing, but I would recommend it.
No, well, I'm quite surprised you've got news about this, about Ezeth, to be honest.
Yes, I have a number of sources. Let's just leave it at that.
Right. Do you know anyone? Well, would you happen to know anyone else who's been in contact with sources? Anyone else who might be up to date on Ezeth?
I'm afraid not. Not that would be particularly helpful to you anyway.
Damn it.
Are you the only magical person left here, or?
No, not at all. I will see what I can do, but as I say, I can't guarantee much more than myself.
That's fine.
Well, there were like creatures that come forth from the guy, or chill around him, or for some reason.
Creatures.
What?
The ones that like suck out magic.
So an army would be useful.
Oh, those.
Well, it's more so because there's the issue of the flux souls, and he seems to be restoring the flux souls, and maybe the creatures have something that can be used for that.
Maybe
maybe
make
you
a
can
good point.
capture one or something and such.
That's an interesting proposition, but that's also a problem to do, because they didn't seem to be very material.
But I mean, if anyone can, it's gonna be some real magical people.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of us.
Well,
Us, including
Alright.
the gods.
I will see what I can do. However, I can't leave the city lawless and take take what forces I have with me.
No, of course.
So I will be limited, but I'll do what I can.
Your help is appreciated.
As I say, anyone else you ask might be a little more
Well, we've got Furnace on our side.
resistant. Yes, that's 2 down and 5 to go, I suppose.
I mean, it does all sound like crazy nonsense.
It does, until you realise that half a continent has been turned to ash, and then you start believing the crazy things.
Yeah. We've had a bit more time to process it all. Either way, thank you very much.
Of course.
How have you been following us?
Well, I can't tell you that now, can I?
I mean, I'm gonna try to figure out myself if you don't.
That's alright.
Probably scribing.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, you're right, probably scrying. Probably. He winks.
Oh, is it scrying? I thought it was scribing.
No, it's crying.
Oh.
Whatever. Say, now that the front's gone, have you got any interesting stock?
Not particularly. Unfortunately, a lot of
Oh.
what I do have, anything useful, has been used to usurp the old regime and ensure that there's not the problems they brought with them.
Right. Would you happen to have some good ink? No, what the book would be too expensive, but some good ink and some materials so I can copy more spells would be useful.
I'm sure we have some somewhere that I could find.
Oh, that'd be great.
Of course, yes. There's a stockroom of the stuff. Some of it's still left. I'll see what I can gather.
I'd appreciate that.
Very well. Now, unless there's anything else, I unfortunately do have a city to run.
Okay. I presume you know where I live.
Yes, I'm well aware.
Okay. How about we wait there for an answer? On your magic stock.
Well, I can take you to the stock room.
Oh, okay, fair
It's
enough.
just this way. And, but other than that, yes, unless there's anything else, she sort of says, like half standing up.
I don't think so.
Alright.
Got any train scrap lying around?
Train scrap? No.
Just nod slowly.
No, I'm afraid we've been putting everything we have to use. The train, you may have noticed, is up and running.
Uh-huh.
More so than before. But unfortunately, it's taken a heavy toll on our resources.
No surprise there.
No.
Let's go.
Yes. And she stands up and she'll sort of lead you out towards one of the stock rooms for the university where they have some stock of basic magical reagents and components. It does look like it's been mostly raided, but a quick search reveals about 150 gold's worth of stuff, of paper, ink, that kind of stuff,
Okay.
for copying spells.
Does she need me to pay for that?
No.
Okay, 150. It's not much, but I'll take it.
Yeah, but no, she's willing to just let you take it.
I'll thank her kindly.
Of course. Very well. I presume you know how to contact me. You already have, so
Mm-hmm.
I will...
Can you get to Lasero by yourself, or do we need to come pick you up when the time's right?
The Isle of Lasero.
Mm-hmm.
I can probably make my way there.
Do you have a map lying around here?
Yes, and she...
I think we should come pick her up. Because
She,
there's a lot of transparency of information happening right now.
I don't see why you would want to hide anything from your allies.
I think she's still in the middle on the whole ally business, which, to be fair, is understandable.
Well, you've done some shady things yourselves. I don't think any of you are as free of guilt as you'd like to think.
Yes, but we know each other.
Yeah, we did shady things together. That's what makes us allies and you someone else.
Yes.
And clearly you and Mathias, if you know, snorted crystals together at some point or whatever, but we haven't. And we, you know.
Would that even still work?
Matthias, for all we know, she could be working for the Last God, and you've just told her where everyone is.
Yes, you're right. You've discovered my master plan. I'm working for the entity that's attempting to destroy the world, as far as we can tell.
You might have a sweet place off plane though. To be
I'm just
fair.
gonna slowly raise my hammer.
Ma'am, do you have any personal interest at all in this world ending?
I'm not particularly fond of the
As
concept.
if we can take our word for it.
I'm as much as I say that jokingly, I am gonna incite her.
Go for it.
You know, she
She seems
over the
pretty
train.
reasonable.
for money. You don't have anything. You don't have anything. Any need for money if the world's ending.
Money? I didn't take over the train for
Oh.
money.
Magic items.
Get over to end the world.
Magic item. I don't know. I don't just.
I took it over because it's not been working very well. This thing has
You
been
take
left
over
to...
Mathias too.
It's been left to ruin. Can't be allowed.
They've always been a bunch of amateurs.
Yes, well...
Yeah, so what if she thinks the
anymore.
world is going to ruin, and now she wants to fix it by redoing it, basically? So she's working with the Last God to destroy everything, so she can build it back up the way she wants it with her in power. I'm just
Well,
saying, we don't know her.
Okay.
Apparently her power rivals a god. So if she, you know, does this too
Marlie,
late.
I appreciate the conspiracy
So-
theories, but you can't rebuild the world if everyone's dead.
Maybe not everyone's going to be dead. We don't know his plan.
Yeah.
You can't
We've
rebuild
established
the
that
world if
the
the world's
Going
gone.
from what we know now, everyone's going to die, so...
How do we know that?
Because
Have you
everyone
looked
so
at
far
Izzy?
has died. It's
Yeah,
a
you can
relatively
go
good
off
guess.
plane. That's still a thing that exists, and I'm putting money that she can do that at will, if she has a appropriate resources.
I
but,
just
you know,
look at her with a question, with like, a questioning look, but not a serious one. Like, can you?
I'm sure I could arrange a method, but not currently.
hold on.
So
What's the
actually, how-
most powerful spell you can cast?
Why would I tell you that?
Because we're allies, dickhead. What's the
We're
most?
trying to find a reason to trust you.
Well, what's the most powerful spell you can cast, Pandal?
I can make a lovely mansion, and I can make a cage made of invisible balls, and I can teleport places. It's pretty great.
I can stop time.
So you definitely have a way to get off plane.
Not currently, but I could arrange one.
Wait, so you could stop time, but you didn't think maybe a backup? That's interesting.
How can you stop time? Wow.
Just
It's not easy to find tuning forks.
just for a short
especially-
period.
Actually, no. Would we even know how plane
None-
traveling works at this point?
Wait,
None of you have any idea, unless you have plane shift,
Yeah.
what the material
It's
components of plane shift are.
It's quite hard to travel between the planes if common knowledge in the world is that this is the only plane.
I mean, yeah, but she can stop time. So if anyone's gonna know, she's gonna know. Just saying. So if anyone has an out, it's her. It's all I'm throwing out there.
Right,
As
it's
pointed
her,
out,
and it's also us.
You've your out, don't you?
yeah, we do. But we trust us, and we don't trust. Well, some of us don't trust
I
you.
think we should just trust her.
Yes, well, you make historically bad decisions.
I can't argue against that one.
I think we'll just leave for now and then come
Yeah,
pick
there's
you
nothing
up
we
when
can do
we
now.
wanna...
She has all the information she needs to tear us down anyway. So who cares?
Well,
Also, take it easy on the damn train.
oh, the train's perfectly capable of dealing with much more than this.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the train itself. I'm worried about the idiots working on it.
Yes, well, they've been replaced with less idiots.
They're still idiots. I'm just gonna start walking out of the office.
If you say so. She seems to look at you guys.
Also, stop with your damn magic tricks. Stop spying on me.
She seems to just look at you guys thoughtfully for a minute.
Thank you for your help.
Maybe I'm backing the wrong horse here.
I'm just gonna look to Mathias, just hold my arms out as I just walk out of the room, not breaking eye contact with him. See, silently.
We're the horse that's trying to save the world. Is there any others? Because we might as well contact those.
I'm sure there are. I don't know what they are yet.
There you have it.
But, well, if not you, someone else, and if your group can't seem to exist together, then that might be an issue, mightn't it?
Well, we've existed together so far, and I've died twice already, so I think we're doing just fine.
You've died once.
I mean, first I lost my soul, then my body. Doesn't that count as twice?
That was out of character.
No.
Out of character. You've died once. Well. That's
Well, I didn't exactly turn out like this of my own volition.
most intriguing. However, I'm sure there are others.
I sure bloody hope so.
Yeah.
Do let us know if
Feel
you
free to
find them.
tell your master all about them, and then I'm gonna walk out with Pandal.
How much tails do you have?
How many?
He said what he meant and meant what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The illusion drops and it's just nothing but a bunch of tails.
Well, Akane, guess you'll never know.
Can't you show me?
Oh, I could. And she just vanishes.
Hey, that's rude.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
She is no longer there.
Is there anything in nearby spying on us? Because I do believe I should be able to spot divination magic that does so.
Yes, you don't see any magic. Yeah, I mean, you see the traces of some basic magical reagents having sitting on shelves, but other than that, no.
You sense some divination magic.
Oh, well, I guess you... Yeah, okay, you see Coghammer's eye.
Okay.
But, yeah, other than that, I guess, no, you don't,
I'll just ask Coghammer if that's his.
The only
Obviously it is.
response you get is seeing the eye immediately dart away.
Gonna walk out.
Okay.
I didn't like walk off. I'm just like outside the door.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I had a point to make. I did actually hear the rest of the conversation.
Right.
Magic spying stuff. Meh.
Yeah, that's real shady. You know, something a shady person would do.
The only magic spying stuff I can see right now is Coghammer's.
Oh yeah, right now, because that's the only time that exists. Especially when you can stop time.
I mean, I'm gonna try more often.
I mean, yeah, but you know, as pointed out, it's a bit late now. So, if
Honestly,
she's our friend, then we'll
it's
find out when she
impressive.
doesn't kill all our other friends.
She doesn't seem to have any reason to kill off the world, so...
Yeah, but I'm
What's
sure
next?
most things from our perspective don't seem to have any reason to want to not exist anymore.
As much as I was joking, I did actually try to read her, did you?
No, because you asked jokingly, she's not gonna... Like, I just don't think that I have the skill to read her, actually, if I'm honest.
Well, you could have tried.
Yeah, I could have tried, and that's a fair point, but I don't think that I'm good enough at that to bother. It looked like she was telling the truth, but I didn't trust that. And I think I'm well within my rights to go, she seems to be honest. I don't trust that she seems to be honest when she runs a mob, has been spying on us, can stop time, and now knows exactly where all the goddesses are, and then disappeared.
No, she
And
doesn't,
she's
because you didn't
clearly
tell
a
them
really
that.
good liar.
No,
Didn't
because we
let
never
Mathias
got
tell her.
around to telling her that.
And she's clearly a really good liar because she's been living here for years and no one suspected that she was running a mob underneath everyone's nose.
Well, it's not like anyone would
While
have
working as a
asked, so there's no reason to lie.
That's
how
still
lying works?
deception.
I'm just gonna point in a random direction. Stop looking at us!
You point in a random
I'm
direction
gonna
and yell
look
that.
there and see if there's anything there.
No?
If we were to look there without any detect magic,
Don't cover
look,
there.
look there's it there, and then realize
But I
it's
do
not.
have Detect Magic up. Coghammer, there's nothing there.
Ah, no, there is. There always is.
Yeah,
That's
your
years
eye
of
is still
paranoia
around.
speaking.
No, it's not. What are you talking about? I don't have eyes.
That little magic divination thingy that ran off as soon as I called you out.
Huh? I didn't hear anything.
Inside.
Go for it.
Oh,
Yikes.
Coghammer, roll deception.
Oh, I'm proficient in the deception. What?
Yeah. That,
Otherwise, it would have been a negative two.
I'm still proficient in telling you're full of shit.
yeah. You can tell that Coghammer is attempting to hide a thing from you.
Yes, Coghammer definitely has eyes.
You're full of shit.
He definitely has eyes.
Yeah.
Mm.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not.
carry on walking
I
out.
went to the mansion.
Gonna carry on walking out of university.
Yeah, you head out of the uni.
I guess
Right.
we'll leave the premises.
So
That's not a very good strategy in life, you know, leaving university.
to be fair, she's got a point when she says we should be trying to meet up with other leaders.
Yeah, so let's go to Avlok.
Yeah, that's what I was just
Oh.
We can arrange a meeting, say the world's ending, we'll find his successor, be like, hey, the world's ending, and you'll get a seat as the leader. Clonk.
I meant
Shit.
without killing people.
So against one murder,
I mean,
Mathias.
we're gonna need probably money and stuff to convince other people to deal with this.
That is a
You
kind
make a
of
good
valid
point. Is turning a whole city against us a good idea there?
I don't see why you think we're turning the. Everyone hates him, Mathias. It's not just me. The fact that you people haven't heard of him and pre-hate him is legitimately shocking. I'll be honest.
Right.
I
Okay.
think I've
You
been
know
an
what?
outlaw. Have I been
Hold
an
on.
outlaw?
Let's just pause for a moment.
Have you been an Ovlock, Marlie?
Where
I feel like I have. I'll
Where
check my.
do we know people with in power and who don't want us dead? If Yost has a bad option. Ovlock's a bad
Yost-
option. What about
Ovlock's-
Avriel? Avriel,
For real.
the city to
I know
the
tons
east.
of people in Avriel.
There was a wedding there, like still a couple months away. Wasn't Akane
Right.
invited?
Yeah, you kidnapped the
fine.
person who was going to be involved.
Yeah, we did. We didn't kidnap her. We helped her out.
Yeah. Have you been to Ovlock, by the way, Marlie?
I don't know where I kept the thing with the things. I don't know where it is. Hold on,
Right.
hold on, hold on.
So I know you've been in the
There
area,
it is.
so I assume so.
Yeah, I think I have.
Okay, then yeah, you've never heard
Yeah,
of.
I got a.
You've not heard of
empty
people hating thingy. What's his name?
Yeah, I've been in
Does-
Ovlock for a bit.
Yes.
Does
I have
Courier
three
go like
things from Ovlock.
go through it or like around it or?
Yes, it goes through it. It's all these cities. They seem to be have built up literally around
Okay.
the rails. They go through the center of the cities.
Have I heard anything about the guy then?
No, you've not heard anything about him.
Okay.
Yeah, neither of you have heard anything about. It's Caliban Malron.
Caliban Malron. Yes.
You may have heard that he runs the place. You've never heard anything about him being bad.
Well, because no one says it, because you
I
get
mean,
murdered if
Yeah,
you
because
do.
you get killed.
Yeah, he kills people.
That's why you
to
haven't
the
heard it,
parody.
but trust
So
me, everyone hates him.
That might be the reason. It might not. You don't know.
I live there. And it's written in my backstories. Trust me. Everyone
Well,
hates him.
I mean, we can go to Avriel. I know a couple people in Avriel.
in power.
No, just like
Yeah,
around.
well, that's kind of the
well, one
catch
of
here.
them. I think one of them is a shopkeeper. I'm not sure if he's there though. It might be somewhere else.
What about Milikali?
Well,
Well, we've
Fazana's
been,
like a massive power center there, and she's clearly on our side.
We could go to Vornador because I do know people in power there.
Do you?
Well, yeah, but like, if we don't want to go there, that's like totally fine.
Hang on. What about that druid lady? What was that little town called again? Where
What,
we went to visit that train?
Ormskirk.
Olmskirk.
I have a sending stone to Izo. Why? What's? I'm supposed to call her, like,
Well-
when I was gonna resurrect my wife. He was like, "Hey, send
We
me."
should go do that.
Right.
clearly we're
I'll
busy,
send.
Marlie.
I'll send her if you want me to.
Do you want to?
Yes, if we're
send
gonna
her when we
gather
talk
up
to
powerful
Rob
mages. Actually, I think it would be just more appropriate if we go there in person. It's not like it's a hard thing to do, is it? There's a gate right there on their doorstep.
Yeah, Jack might shoot us on sight, but I think we'll be fine.
Last you saw him, Jack was on Courier.
Yeah, that's true. He might be back.
Jack might not even be there.
He sold
He
his
sold
house there.
that, remember?
Jack also, was the one who tried to let us fight the last god, so I don't really feel bad if he tries to shoot us, and then
He
we
doesn't
kill him.
live there anymore.
Yeah, but what if he's back? He was into the half dragon, right?
What's he gonna do against us?
Die.
Exactly, let's go.
Oh, but we're against one murder, Pandal. Oh, but Pandal, we can't kill a massive
He's
arsehole.
not
But
gonna
this massive
shoot
arsehole's
us.
different. I'm going to fucking bot cube the gate and walk backwards through it. As I put my mask on, complaining loudly at myself in third
I'm
person.
gonna put my mask on and follow.
Okay. So
Oh, Pandal, you can't do that. Pandal.
as you
Pandal.
guys step through the gate into the underground cavern, one that you last saw sort of dressed up festively, someone roll me a d7.
A
D7.
D7?
I'm on it.
I'm just gonna brush my disguise self off me
Okay.
as I step through.
All the makeup.
Okay.
Oh, is everything half price? Oh, nice.
No.
Fuck.
Rolling for day of the week. No.
Yeah, I assumed. Really hoped. Is it Tuesdays or Thursdays?
Thursdays. It's Tuesday.
Thursdays.
And it's Sunday,
half
so
price.
no. Right. As you step back through the this gateway, and step out, there is you see that, like, the last time you were here, obviously it was a bit more festive. There was carts and things, but you look around and you see the blacksmiths that you that's sort of in the center of this area that you previously came to. It's the one where Sauriv got his dragon spear.
Yeah.
Yeah, or javelin even. As you make your way in, there's a few people around, but not many.
Where did we go? What?
Oh, this is Ormskirk. Super Druid lives here. I don't know if you mentioned Super Druid. She's a super powerful druid. She's known as Super Druid. Her actual name is Izo. Her dad is like, it's a light dragon, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
He's a light dragon. I have his essence in a bag to resurrect my wife. And I have her sending stone for her. I'm actually gonna warn her that we're coming. I'm gonna, like, as...
Why are we going to talk to her again?
Because she's super powerful. Mathias wants to, and we do what Mathias wants, Marlie, obviously, because clearly he makes the best decisions.
That all sounded like a bunch of more weird nonsense.
Basically, another powerful mage.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out the sending stone.
But why
And-
can't we just talk to her like you said you would when we're resurrecting your wife?
Because we do what Mathias wants, Marlie.
You know
Oh,
what?
right.
I'm not even gonna argue against that, and I'm just gonna start walking around looking for her.
I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna go towards where she fucking lived, and I'm gonna use the sending stone. Like,
I'm
hey,
gonna
is it, by the way,
follow
we're back to your
Pandal.
house because the world might be ending? Just FYI. Also, no, we're not resurrecting my wife yet. Mathias is having a hissy fit, and by hissy fit, I mean
Okay.
he's...
You don't actually know where she lives.
Well, no, she's like... okay, not the where she lives, but like the garden place.
Okay, so you head
The
towards...
Fun Times garden.
Yeah.
Where Mathias's book got, like, poofed.
Yes. So you guys head over towards sort of one of the little, like, cavern-like exits to this big cavern-like area
So
you're in.
on the way, I'm going to explain to Marlie and Coghammer that we can't get drunk at the bar because we're not allowed to drink there because Akane bullied the owner.
Yeah, no, that's
So I'm
fine.
going to explain that we did drugs, a unicorn was summoned, broke a door off, and then Akane bullied the owner about it. So now
Akane wasn't the only one who bullied the owner about it.
We all
No.
bullied
You
him
were
about
equally
it.
involved. So,
So even more.
Akane summoned the illusion. Me and Sauriv were just trying to buy alcohol off him at the time.
yeah, that's
This
true.
is not. I was apologetic about it.
Is that the only tavern in town?
Yeah, it's the only tavern.
Shit.
Can I look through the window and summon the door instead?
If you want to go outside
God,
away
can
from
I
the group,
counterspell
No,
Akane
I'm
out of
not.
existence.
no.
Damn.
Counterspell Akane's birth. Is that
As,
possible?
as much as she's a
No.
sorcerer, sadly has to be done on the right turn. So,
Wow.
as you make your way over to this sort of exit, like stairs that lead up towards where there's this garden that seems to be flourishing a bit strangely underground in natural light from these natural looking light, I should say, from these little glowing orbs that seem to be just affixed to the wall. And you do indeed find Izo and Aski, which was not her name, but you...
No, it was.
It was. Her name was Aski.
Right, yes, sorry, it's
Thank you
the
very
way...
much.
You should have
Sorry,
asked
I'm
me
looking
about
this,
my name.
and it's... her name is...
Not spelled ASCII as in
Aski.
the character set, but it is.
Yeah, I
in my
just
notes,
remember
so
you
fuck
bullying me about that, but yes,
Yeah.
Aski and
Well, it's
Izo,
doing Unicode.
who are both working and tending some of the plants here. And Izo sort of looks up as you enter. Oh,
Hi, Ezith died, the world's ending. Mathias will explain because we're here on his errand.
that's...
My errand.
Hi, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm really annoyed at Mathias, so he'll talk.
Right. Doing better than you'd expect from looking at me. How are you yourselves?
We've been well enough. thank you, by the way, Pandal, for, well, telling my dad where I was.
Yeah, well, I have his essence now, so sort of, and I didn't realize you were like hate each other or something.
I did move here to get away, but at least
Well, you didn't never told me that, so when he asked, I just said because I thought I was doing a good thing.
Well, at least he seems to have grown up a little bit.
Yeah, he's like super old now, like billions of years. It's quite funny.
Yes. I presume you've not come here on a social visit, though?
I'm afraid not, no. Well, he was ranting about Ezit and the world ending, yeah, that's kinda true.
I see.
Do you know what's going on there?
I don't particularly keep tabs on places thousands of miles away.
Right. Thousands of miles away or not, it has been turned into a very grey, black and ashen wasteland with no life on it anymore whatsoever. Because some powerful entity has risen up and decided to consume the world. And as crazy as that sounds, we're trying to stop it.
It does sound a little ludicrous. I see. And
Well, if you have a moment, I can try to give you the full story.
I think we have a moment.
Yeah, I'll sit down and I'll basically start explaining what I explained to the receptionist just now.
Okay, yeah, you explain basically everything to her. I see. That's a little, far-fetched.
Well, yes. The question is, could you help us out or not?
Help you out in what way? I'm a farmer. I'm afraid I'm not sure how I could help you.
You might be a farmer, you're also one of the most powerful mages that I know, and a druid at that.
Well, I suppose that's true. Yes, maybe.
So, any knowledge or just any arcane power at all could be of a great help here. And any connections you have, seriously anything, because we're not just gonna have to stop that from happening. After that, turns out our world's leaking flux into the other worlds, or the other planes, and that's bad. That needs to be stopped.
I see.
Maybe without all of us dying.
Well, I'm afraid I don't really know much about the planes. Unlike my father, I was born here.
Right.
Yes. I don't know what help I will be, but I can certainly try.
That'd be fantastic. Speaking of your father, does he have any good connections up there?
We're not really on speaking terms. I wouldn't know, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just out of character, Yargon, her
Yes.
father was the guy who ran the library, was it not?
Yes.
Do you know if he still runs the library?
I would assume so. He doesn't... I mean, he's been running it most of my life, so... Probably.
I'm just gonna turn to the others. Wouldn't hurt to pay him a visit.
I mean, there's not really a gate like anywhere near him, but we can sending him if that's what you want.
Yeah? Or that?
We won't bring him here. I said.
How did we get there last time?
We gated and then walked for ages, and I believe Nodshakes also helped us out to get there because it was
Right.
miles away.
Yeah.
It was like days and days and days walk, wasn't it? We
Uh,
couldn't sleep because there was light under our eyelids because everything was light and there was no
There's
shadows.
constant light. Yeah.
Sucked.
You can actually sleep. It just takes an additional 2 hours.
Yeah.
Um,
it was for a part.
Yeah. I don't remember.
So we like plane shifted there accidentally by what's it called? When
Yeah,
the
yeah. No, you did.
drops
There's
happened. And then
you-
Nodshakes helped us get to the settlement because it was still miles away.
no.
Right.
You
Do you know?
you got to the settlement because it
She
was
just helped
the
us out.
No, Nodshakes didn't. You made no connection with Nodshakes there. This Garazeth, you got there
Oh,
by accident from Larkin. You appeared nearby to
Right.
the town in Garazeth, which I have the name of, but it's in my notes. And that was just it's a small village, even not a town. That's where you met her father.
yeah.
And
we-
that town had a portal that you could take to the Endless City. Well, not Endless City, but the huge, really tall tower.
Yeah.
Tower City that
Oh,
that's where
that's
you
the
bought
one I'm
your
thinking of.
strength. That's the one you're thinking of. Because that was
Yeah.
like days and days and days away, and there was a portal.
Yeah. But
Is
we
it-
don't have any gates there, I don't believe.
No, not that you know of.
Yeah, I could look for one, but like, no guarantee it's anywhere near that fucking town.
Mhm.
Given that I lived there for a couple of weeks, how familiar am I with the place?
You're aware that there are no gates there.
No, I'm talking in terms of the teleport spell.
Right. Teleport works on the same plane.
Yeah, you can't cross.
We
plane
might be
jump
able to
on
get
board.
to that plane.
Right. Yes, you'd probably be able to teleport to that village. You would be familiar with it.
Cool.
You don't have anything from there, I believe, but you would.
No.
Yes. Well, you definitely don't
I
because you
suppose I
lost it
could
with them.
technically teleport to the Endless City because I still have the bit of indestructible strength.
Yeah. Well, yes, you could
Then I
teleport
also
there.
then have to find the doorway back to.
Yes, which is probably going to be quite difficult.
Yes.
It's not actually endless. It was the wrong city, but it's
It's a big ass city.
or it might be honest. It's the one that just goes upwards.
Yeah.
Surrounded by like plains, basically. Yeah. It's called Genth. That's it. The City of Tears. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, it does go endlessly upwards. Never mind. Yeah. Sorry. But yes, you could certainly.
Hey, that means we can store endless amounts of refugees there.
Yeah, you can also store endless amounts of refugees in the literally infinite city. On the other end of the axis of civilization.
Yeah, but that's like 2 jumps away though.
Yeah, fair.
It's way more effort.
But yes, you could certainly get to Garazeth, and from, or if you could get to Garazeth from, you could go either to Genth or, what do you call it, or from wherever directly to the library Volma worked at. Through Mathias' teleport or your teleport. Oh no. Yeah, one of you teleport. Yes,
Oh, yeah, my
it's a
teleport,
possibility
probably.
if you can get to the plane.
Well, Izo, sorry to drop in like this, but yeah, we've got about a month before, slightly less, before everything goes down. So we are going down our list of contacts, essentially.
I see.
Thank you very much. Do you guys have anything against telling her where everything is happening?
No, because we trust her, and she's not, a mob boss.
You
At
know,
least
I
we don't
thought
think she
I
is.
would just double check.
It's nice of you to double check now after you communicated with the shady person, Matthias. That's real clever thinking of you. It's a big
Thank
brain on
you.
Matthias.
You literally had. Well, no, never mind. So yes, we're on the Isle of Lacero. And
Alright.
we don't have a map. You know what? I'm just gonna mind illusion the Isle of Lacero with like a red dot where we are,
Okay.
or where the thing's happening.
You do actually have a map.
Okay.
You drew it.
Okay, have your little lake drawing.
I can't do minor illusion. I take the map out and I point it out.
Yes, I know. In the south? Okay. Well,
Yes.
alright. As I say, I don't know what help I can be, but I'm certainly willing to try. If what you say is true, and I don't have reason to distrust you at this point.
And I don't have any reason to lie about it, because as far-fetched as it may seem, yeah, I can come up with better things if I want to lie about it.
I'm sure.
Thank you very much, and I'll tell her the exact date that it's going down. Can you get
Right.
there by yourself, or do we need to pick you up?
I'll be able to get there, I think.
Okay.
It's not too far.
Well, for us, it is as simple as walking through that gate and through the gate that's over there. So,
Yes.
for us anyway.
Well, unfortunately, we don't really have much control over that gate or where it goes, but I can certainly try. But I'm
I
sure
mean,
I'll
we
be able
can
to find a way there.
if you, like, call me and then we can pop over,
Yeah.
make you a little doorway.
Ah,
We'll be in the middle of something, but we'll have to get back to you, but
it's alright. I'll make my own way. It's not too difficult.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's good to see you all. Or most of you.
Yeah, Sauriv's fine. He's just, like, become Longclaw of Vernus, so he's sort of
Yeah.
busy at the moment.
Good to know. I was about to ask. And what
Yeah.
of Jack?
Jack got
Jack's
mad after he tried
Warrior,
to shoot
I
a god
presume?
and left, and Felix is now a walking corpse, so...
Oh,
I believe
I'm sorry for your
vampire
loss.
is what it's called.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing with one of the goddesses, and it's a... Whew, like, had sex. It's for... Listen,
That
point
doesn't-
is...
doesn't seem like him.
Yeah, that's what I said, but...
Well, I'm sorry for your loss, but
It's okay, I'm not.
she like frowns at that.
From what I gathered, they didn't part on good terms.
Yeah, no, he kind of, was
see.
ready to Akane, then took some loot and jumped.
I see. Well, that's
It's not
unfortunate.
good.
But it's good to see the rest of you all up and alive, and up and kicking.
Well, we try to be.
Mostly.
Hmm.
Well, I won't keep you any longer.
Right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, and Pandal, are you any closer to? Sorry.
Yes, we need to go there and do it, but Mathias is like saying it's super dangerous.
I
we
mean,
shouldn't do it in
presumably.
the
Well,
world,
it
and
is
we need
very
to go like kill a
dangerous, yes.
bat.
See?
Why do you need
Yeah,
to kill
we
a
knew it
bat?
was super dangerous. That was like the pitch.
Why do you need to kill a bat?
Oh, I made like a deal with a super evil thing that I owe it a soul. So I put a soul in this tomato, then it can't come get me.
I know a perfect way to solve this.
She frowns at you, Pandal, as you say
Out of
that.
character.
Yeah,
Hold on.
you know that thing you were super mad at me about, which you were totally right about, by the way.
Yeah, but I make smarter deals than
You
you.
make
You're
because
I made
trading
a price of
souls, Pandal.
a soul. Thank you very much. For a soul, another one that I'm trying to drag back across the grave. I've already had the lecture from you about how that's a super dangerous thing and a bad idea and messing with the natural order. Whoa!
Yargon, remember those things you got us a deck of many?
Yep,
The questions?
that's
Oh, shit.
always an option. But, give me a sec. Pandal?
Yeah?
I won't help you if you're dealing some souls.
Yikes.
That's indescribable.
Oh, it's not indescribable. You just said that I was dealing souls. That seems like a pretty good description, I
Get
guess.
out.
Alright, jeez. Some people.
Yeah,
Glares down at you.
I'm just gonna get up and start dragging Pandal. Yeah, buddy, you don't want to wait for her wrath. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I know. I've watched it happened to you. It was quite funny then. I'd probably be quite funny now.
Shut up, you're making it worse.
He doesn't like me, so...
Will you
Yeah,
still
which
help
one
us
is-
on the other fronts despite this?
We'll see.
If it makes you feel better, I'm
Okay.
not trading souls for that.
Shut up, Pandal.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep dragging him away.
I'm walking away. You don't have to drag me.
Okay.
I will be very
Make
spiteful if you try and drag
Make
me.
sure he's walking away then.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Ow! Godver.
What the hell did you do?
What did you
Damn it,
just
Rick.
do?
You okay?
Ah, fuck.
You shot yourself? So-
You know that wall paint that has the texture to it.
Oh, for God's sake, Rick.
GG.
No.
Hold on, wait. Wall, like, yeah. So you've got textured paint on a wall. How does this
Yeah.
relate to?
Like, I fell and I scratched my arm past it.
Oh right, okay. I thought that was gonna be the reason why you fell. I was like, trying to lean on
Yes,
the
the
bit of
wall paint.
texture. That's quite difficult.
Honestly, Rick, your inability to sit in a chair impresses me.
Even me.
You should have seen me at school.
So, as Pandal walks away, she sort of glares at the rest of you, clearly very unhappy about that.
I'm sorry about this. We'll leave you alone.
Nice to meet you.
Yes,
Akane walks off.
just wonderful. And she sort of waits for you guys to leave before going back to her gardening by the look of it.
I'm just gonna look at Pandal. Do you have to tell her that, you jackass?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were telling everyone everything, Matthias. Sorry, was that my mistake? Sorry, did I tell something they didn't need to know? Oh, silly me.
Well,
I
you
should
know
have
how much that pisses her
consulted with
off.
the group first, shouldn't I, Matthias? Oh, that would have been a good idea.
Well, at least you
No,
only
that's
ruined it for
your
yourself,
decision
mostly.
to make. Yeah, that's your decision. I just think it's a stupid one.
Well, yeah, it kind of was a stupid one, but yeah. Look, I'm doing what is necessary. Because clearly you don't care about how I feel about this, and that's fine. I don't need you to, but I care about getting this done. I'm going to get it done.
Okay, I'm fucking tired of this. Yargon,
Whoa.
is
Yo.
patron dead?
Yes.
Good.
Does the party know
That's
this?
my question.
So did you have a question, I think, Gav?
Matthias didn't. It was me and Rick.
No, yeah, it's Rick. Rick.
Yeah.
Akane. You begin to get a sense that you remember you have the ability to once maybe ask a question, and you ask. You don't know what you ask, what being, but something answers,
Yes.
and it tells you yes. You now know
Pandal.
with 100% certainty. His
Remember
patron is
that
dead.
sort of question we got from that weird card deck?
Yeah.
I know for sure that patron is dead.
Wait, did you just
You
use it?
Yeah, because
Why?
I'm tired of bickering about this every time.
I can just kill a bat. It was so avoidable. And also, did you? Oh, wait. Did you ask if I still owed a soul, or did you ask if the thing I communicated with was dead? 'Cause I think those might be different things. As I
if it's
explained,
If
dead,
he's dead,
it
who's
doesn't
gonna
matter
come
much.
claim it?
Some other eldritch horror.
Pandal, you get the sense that you make deals with singular beings.
Okay, I think I can make deals with single beings. So honestly, I think it's fine. But I really want to screw a guy over with his tomato anyway, so I'm keeping it around.
Okay, well, if you don't actually owe a soul, then maybe we should just go do that now. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
bring
that
your
would
wife
be
back.
useful. But as I said, people have other things to do. So what else are we doing, people?
Again, what context do we know? I think this one just
I
got
don't
royally
know.
screwed.
Because I would have said them eons ago when they were relevant. I mentioned Iso way back when we were trying to find who the goddesses were. I thought maybe she was Terra. I mean, obviously she wasn't, because Terra turned out to be a stone person in the center of the earth. But like, no, it was a possible.
I mean, I'm thinking her dad now. I just don't know how we get to Gazareth.
I
mean,
mean,
Do
I
I?
just
Well, what we will do right now, though, is go for a break. Because
Okay.
it's about time. So, we'll, yeah, catch. There'll be another one of these.